Hey guys, it is Jake, and we're playing Minecraft. This is a little bonus episode. In fact, all episodes of Minecraft are probably going to be bonus episodes now they got my hands tied with, or hands busy, or... See, I can't even talk. Now that I'm busy doing Oblivion. My first original version of this commentary was much better. It's never as good as, the second time is never as good as the first time in terms of redoing commentary. I did an entire episode of this, or not an entire episode I should say, that's an exaggeration, but about, like, at least half of this episode I recorded without my headphones on. So I was just talking to myself, basically, for 10 minutes, while the music played. Like, it was actually pretty good commentary too, and now I'm screwing up all over the place in this commentary, and I had to redo it, because I didn't have my microphone on. I'm a dumbass, I know. So I'm just going to give you a quick little tour of my third world I ever created. It's actually still called World 3, from back in the day where worlds you couldn't be named, and you only had 5. There's a maximum limit of 5. This is a little mine shaft I made. All of this is no cheats, except for a big project I'm going to show you later in this video. But basically, this was made, like, this is a giant mine shaft. It just spirals down to the bottom of the earth, or very close to the bottom of the earth. Like, it's a, oh crap, I'm pressing Q. Like, you can see how deep that goes. That's what she said. And I mean, it's pretty deep. That's also what she said. So, that's my mine shaft. I originally intended to have tracks go all the way down, just sort of spiral all the way down, and a minecart to get down there, but I guess I never got to it. Anyways, I named this place the Citadel. This was when I was, this was in Mass Effect 2, like, I started this world when Mass Effect 2 was fairly new. And, like, yeah, this is it, basically. Like, it was a cave, as you can probably tell. It was an open-roofed cave. That glass obviously wasn't there. But there was no roof. I didn't mine anything out there. So this was all, what you see is how this cave was, or how this little opening was originally found. And I basically built it into a, home. This is a little lobby place. It looks pretty cool. This was originally intended to hold monsters, but, that didn't work out too well. Anyway, this is my, little storage room. Nothing much to see in there. But as you can see, Golden Apple, yeah, I'd recently started using Invedit on this world, just because the project that I'm doing right now is so big that it's impossible to complete without devoting, like, your entire life to doing this. But all of this was made using legitimate materials. I did not cheat whatsoever on building this house, or anything you see down there. That is a little trap that I made a while back. It actually worked quite well up until there's a patch where ladders aren't as good. But yeah, monsters would fall down into the water there, they'd drown, and the water would push their loot into the center of your trap. And you could just hide in the center there, and monsters would just sort of walk in there to their deaths, and you'd get a ton of loot. But I've made an even better version of that, which I will show you shortly. I like this. This looks like a Mario vs. Donkey Kong reference. I don't know. That's what I think it is. I think that's Donkey Kong. But I don't have a bed here. So that just goes to show you how, like, old this is. This was before beds. This was before a lot of things. Actually, as a matter of fact, last time I played on this was when colored wool was new. And, like, I started this during the alpha. So, let's just take a look outside. I think I'm on peaceful. So yeah, this is the, now it's getting morning time. But it's a nice view. I use this colored wool as a beacon. It works quite well. And This, as you can see, it sort of looks like a golf course with all the sand and grass and everything. But what this was intended to be was, it was going to be my giant project that you might be able to see over here. Let's see if I can... Yeah, see that giant brick over there, that giant block of cobblestone? That is my project. It is huge. And it works quite well. Or at least, I hope it does still. I'm not sure if, since the beta came out, I'm not sure if it's obsolete. I know this is somewhat obsolete. Now that, you need to place ladders to... Like, you need to, like, perfect this jump, otherwise you fall into the, otherwise you'll fall in there with the monsters and get blown up by a creeper, and your entire trap is gone. But I did not create this. I did not come up with this idea. Kudos to whoever did. This is not my work. I just copied it straight off YouTube. Unfortunately, I can't remember the person who came up with it. So, I cannot say, really. This is some bullshittery when I was filling. You can actually swim under this grass here. Because I got lazy and I got tired of filling it all in. But the sand is all filled in. Where you see the grass, that's when I got lazy. And just started using dirt. But anyways, I'm gonna go over and show you my little project now. It's a monster trapper. And hopefully it still works so I can show you what it is. Like how it works. It's on peaceful too, so... Oh yeah, that was just another test. So... As you can see, looking up, you can see just how friggin' massive this thing is. No. Oh, frig. Get off the friggin' boat. For the love of God. So this is my little, this is the original, I like to call it the boiler room. Just because if you break open one of these walls here, there will be lava all over the place. Because this is my original... It uses a lava-based trapping system, which I'm not sure if it works anymore. I'm really hoping it does. I really do. But I have my doubts. Because some of the betas, like when the beta and some of the different updates that came out have fixed a few glitches that require that are required to make this work. So we'll take a look here. Get out of the way, sheep. Okay, you asked for it, buddy. Don't make me come over there. You brought that upon yourself. Okay, good. That works. That is good. Very good. Alright. So the water's still flowing, which means it didn't get clogged up by obsidian, which means that the trap still probably works. So, what happens is each one of these is a 3x3 or a 17 by 17 by 3 room. And I'm not sure if 17 by 17 by 3 blocks high, well, 4 including the roof block of each. But basically, all of this are different levels of this, and on the side here, water just pours down. If I broke this open right here, you would see water just pour out, because what happens is they get stuck in little troughs on the side of each room, and they can't get out, and it pushes them. Like, let's say if they're on the top room there, they would float all the way down here and get pushed into my lava trap. Last time I checked, this worked. I just remembered, so it should still work. Now I'm going to stop rambling, and I will explain to, or I will show you how it works. Monsters spawn a certain distance away from you, so you need to be pretty far away from them for them to appear. There's a fancy article, I think it's gone now. I don't know where, because I just clicked a link in my favorites bar to it, and it didn't work for some reason, so it may not be there anymore. But try looking up mob spawning science, and it basically goes through. I used a lot of stuff from mob spawning science to come up with this trap. It's basically a giant collaboration of different trap ideas I've seen on YouTube. And it's actually very similar to what some other people have done. There's actually someone who has a video. It looks exactly like this, basically, except it's better. So, what happens? I'm on normal now. So monsters should be spawning. Oh yeah, you see this fire there? So something fell into my trap, and they got pushed into a lava trap. It's basically a trap made from lava and a ladder. The ladder prevents the lava from flowing into the water and clogging up this little trail with obsidian. So what happens is the creatures, they get pushed into the lava, and then they die, and their loot, it doesn't touch the lava, it just falls directly into the water, and it pushes it along into this little collection room here. And I just basically patrol like I'm doing right now. And as you can see, we got some bones and more fire, which means someone fell in. So this is my, it's pretty fancy. You can see all the stuff I've collected so far. This is all legitimate also. Everything except for, like, this is all the stuff I've collected using my trapping system. 64 gunpowder plus 12, 76 gunpowder, all these bones, all these feathers, TNT I made it with this gunpowder, and these pork chops. That was, I really don't know how they got in there. I really don't. So, as you can see, we got some bones, feathers, more fire. Awesome. Oh, creeper. So as you can see, this works pretty well. Just patrol like this. And look at all this shit. Like, it's just pouring out. I think it's actually better since the patch. Like, I've never really gotten this much stuff. Usually it's just like, look at all this. Holy shit. Oh, more. This is working pretty well. Better than I expected. And so as you can see, this works pretty well. If you want a tutorial on how to do it, just let me know. I'll see if I can remember how I did it. So if you want a tutorial on how to build something like this, let me know. As far as I've seen, there aren't many tutorials on how to do stuff like this. There's one that I've seen. There's a few that I've seen, but they could be displayed better. Like, it's not, like, the tutorial isn't, it's very vague is what I'm trying to say. Here's a bed. I made this the last time I was on this World of Warcraft, when I was on this world. And this is probably the most recent upgrade to this entire thing since I was on. Like, the second last time I was on this world. Why do I keep saying realm? Makes me sound like a World of Warcraft nerd. I haven't played World of Warcraft in ages, and yet I'm still saying realm. But yeah, the second to last time I was on this place, the colored wool was new. The last time I was on this realm, beds were new. I tested out a bed here. So, this is not very, like, this isn't very, I'm not sure how to describe it. Like, it's not very new. All this stuff is made a really long time ago when I had lots of spare time, apparently. So as you can see, this works very well. It starts to slow down after a while, like when you get midway through night, because, well, just because, like, things spawn, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I think I saw some more fire. Yeah. So they're just gonna keep on pouring through, basically. And, yeah. So, they're just gonna keep pouring through. And you can collect the stuff. But it slows down. Oh yeah, what I was saying before. It slows down because things start to spawn during the night. So you're not going to get as many things coming through here once it reaches nighttime. Just because there's a lot more darkness outside at night for creatures to spawn. So for best effect, you need to light up everywhere except the inside of your little makeshift caves. 17 by 17 by 3 is the like minimum cave height. That's where monsters are going to spawn in caves. That's what defines a cave, a 17 by 17 by 3 space or bigger. See, now they're starting to pour through. I don't know, this one works the best for some reason. But the other ones work, just not as well. But for some reason, this middle one here always seems to be, wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of gunpowder. It works with everything. It doesn't work as well for spiders. Best way to deal with spiders is to put some cacti right beside the lava. But I forgot to do that. And I didn't feel like risking lighting myself on fire and lava and ruining my entire underground little water system just to add some extra cacti in there. So I didn't do that. So it takes a little while for them to get killed. I believe that's what clogs this up. I think that's why it comes in waves. Maybe there's like a spider stuck in this one. But this one seems to be the slowest. I put this here just because I was worried a spider could get through. So, like, I'm just gonna... There. Now spiders can't get through this little space here. But this one was a double channel. I don't know why I did that. I think it was a mistake. And basically... Ooh, there's stuff. And basically... It was, I was worried spiders would get through, so that's why this was there, in case you were wondering. I'm not sure, yeah, I don't think there's much else to go over. So, I'm probably going to end the video here. So let me know if you want to see a tutorial on how to build something like this. And thanks for watching. And my Oblivion Let's Play episode 7 is uploading as I speak, so feel free to check that out. It's probably uploaded by now, in fact. So, you should probably check that out if you're into Oblivion. And I will see you next time.